Member for Shamatod.
Honorable Speaker, I wish to table the report on Committee on Budget and Appropriation Committee on the Nyandarua County Budget Review and Outlook Paper, CPROP 2025. Honorable Speaker, I table.
Thank you. The report is duly tabled. The same shall be processed as directed by the House Business Committee, that is pursuant to Standing Order 157, 5D. Next order.
Under the same order, there is a paper by Honorable Peter Deji Kiriga, the Chairperson Committee on Special Funds Accounts.
Very well. Honorable Peter Deji Kiriga, Chairperson Committee on Special Funds Accounts, member for Rudy Ward.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is the report, a brief report on Nyandarua County Executive, which was supposed to be brought here in the House. Mr. Speaker, the report on the County Executive, that is State and Public Officers, Car, Loan and Mortgage, FAD, has been finalized, Mr. Speaker, following the review of the relevant financial statements. Supporting documents as missions from the responsible department, Mr. Speaker, the consideration and the submission from the responsible department we are supposed to be brought today. However, Mr. Speaker, the report is currently awaiting for more consideration and adoption by the committee. Mr. Speaker, in accordance with the committee's approved sitting schedule, the Special Funds Committees convenes on Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. The next sitting will therefore provide members with an opportunity to deliberate on the contents of the report, considered and any proposed amendments, and formally adopt it in line with the Assembly's procedure. Mr. Speaker, in the review of the foregoing, the committee respectively seeks an extension of 7 days to allow adequate time to proofread the report and incorporate any necessary amendments arising from members' deliberations, finalize the documents, and table a comprehensive and duly adapted report before the Honorable House, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Denji. The progress report is duly tabled. Has it tabled? Honorable Denji, you've not tabled your progress report. Proceed and table.
Thank you for that correction, Mr. Speaker. Just table. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Denji. The progress report is duly tabled, and the leave sought is well explained and deserving, and so I grant it as sought. So kindly, Honorable Denji, ensure that is brought back within the requested timeline. Clerk, next order.
Under the same order, there's a paper by Honorable John Gashino, the Chairperson, Committee on Lands, Fiscal Planning, Housing and Urban Development.
Very well, Honorable John Gashino. Yes, Honorable Stawangari.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, here is the Mairoinia Municipality Annual Reports and Financial Statements for the financial year ended 30th June 2025 Progressive Report. Honorable Speaker, the Committee on Lands, Physical Planning and Urban Development has been considering the Mairoinia Municipality Annual Report and Financial Statements for the financial year ended 30th June 2025. The committee has held sittings on this matter. However, Owing to the recent recess, it has not been able to comprehensively scrutinize and conclude its review of the report. In view of these circumstances, Mr. Speaker, the committee seeks an extension of 14 days to enable it to thoroughly examine the Maironya Municipality Annual Report and financial statements and to prepare a detailed and comprehensive report for tabling before this House. Accordingly, Mr. Speaker, sir, I humbly request that this House grant the committee the additional time required to finalize its consideration of the said report. Your indulgence and support in this regard will be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. The preliminary report is duly tabled. The leave sought has been explained, and I grant it as sought. So kindly ensure, Chair, the same is brought within the requested timeline. Clerk, next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Under this order, there is a notice of motion by Honorable Isaac Kongo Wajiro, the Chairperson, Committee on Budget and Appropriations.
Very well. Honorable Gitau, Member for Shamata, Vice Chair, Budget and Appropriations Committee.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion that this House does adopt the report of the Committee on Budget and Appropriation Committee on the Nyandarua County Budget Review and Outlook Paper, CPROP 2025, as a report of the House and the recommendation therein in the resolution of the House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Gitau. The notice of motion is duly given, and the same shall be processed as directed by the House Business Committee, that is pursuant to Standing Order 157.5D. Next order.
Order number 7, statements. Order number 8, motions and bills. Under this order, there is a motion by Honorable Paul Keruka Mboro, the Chairperson, Committee on Agriculture, Agribusiness, Livestock and Fisheries.
Very well. Honorable Paul Keruka, anybody holding his brief? Yes, you're holding brief for Honorable Keruka? Yes, Honorable Milka. Honorable Denji. Oh, okay. Welcome, Honorable Denji.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to hold briefly for my chair, who has some other engagement. Mr. Speaker, this is the response to this statement on the status of quality and safety of potatoes in Nyandarua County. And yet, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I beg to move. I beg to move the following motion, that the House does adopt the report on the Committee on Agriculture, Agribusiness, Livestock and Fisheries on the response to the statement sought by Hon Catherine Nyawera Madenge on the status of quality and safety of potatoes in Nyandarua County, as a report of this House and the recommendation therein as the resolutions of the House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have The Committee of Agriculture, Livestock and Finance Development acknowledge with gratitude and the members of the committee for their diligence and devotion for the oversights mandate. We express appreciation in the offices of the Speaker and the Clerk for facilitating the committee and providing the required technical support through the Secretariat. Special thanks are extended to the County Executive Committees, members for the Agriculture, Agrobusiness, Livestock and Fisheries. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Francis Melengo and the departmental offices, they are included for their cooperation and provision for the requested information. It is my honor and duty on behalf of the committee and my chairman to present this report to the House. Mr. Speaker, the committees are chair, that is Keluka Boru, Honorable Milka Nyambura Mwangi as the vice chair, Samuel Wainaina Madhu, member, Catherine Nyawela, member, Mheshimiwa Benson Kiari Joki, member, myself, Ruben Gitau Kalaja, Sasha Wamai, Catherine, Caroline Wango Jalala, the Secretariat Addis N. Kimani, clerk, the committee clerk. Mr. Speaker, the statement sought pursuant to the standing order 46 bracket 2 bracket C, Hon Catherine Nyawela Madhenge, county member representing Keleta Ward, sought a statement from the Chairperson Committee on Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries on the status of quality and safety of the potatoes in Nyandarua County. Mr. Speaker, in seeking the statement, Hon Catherine Jalala Madhenge raised critical concerns regarding the safety, quality and sustainability of potatoes production in Nyandarua County, pesticide resistance and soil management practices in the county. The key concerns include: 1, safety of potatoes produced in Nyandarua County. 2, concerns were raised about the level of pesticide resistance detected in Nyandarua potatoes, the whether the produce met the safety standards set by KEFIS, the Pest Control Products Board, that is PCPB, and international agencies such as the Codex Alimentarius Commissions and the European Union. 2, implementations and oversights of the soil testing initiative. Member questioned the timing and effectiveness of the county-wide soil testing exercise, including whether it was initiated proactively by the Department of Agriculture or a reaction to national and Senate scrutiny. 3, adequacy and deployment of agriculture extension officers. The statement sought clarity on the number, distribution, and capacity of extension officers across the wands, their terms of services, and the availability of proper equipment for monitoring pesticide use and soil health. 4, engagement between the county and research institutions. The member sought to understand the level of collaboration between the Department of Agriculture and academic institutions, particularly Egerton University, in conducting and applying research findings to improve potato quality and safety. 5, Mr. Speaker, progress on the Nyandarua food safety policy and bill. The SIC requested update of the status of the country's food safety policy and bill, including the timelines for finalization, approval, and implementation. Number 6, farmer education on safe pesticide use. Concerns were raised about the sufficiency of training and awareness programs for farmers regarding this safe and effective use of pesticides, integrated pest management, and adherence to good agricultural practices. Number 7, establishment of the county level food testing facility. The member emphasized the need for the dedicated county testing and certification facility for agricultural produce, particularly potatoes, to enhance consumers' confidence and number 8, mechanisms for continuous research and monitoring, clarification on the county's long-term and establishment structured partnerships with KEFIS, PCPB, CARO, and universities to sustain ongoing monitoring policy formulation, the research-driven agricultural growth. These concerns formed the basis for the committee's inquiry and guided the information sought from the Department of Agriculture, Livestock and Fishery. Mr. Speaker, there are terms and references which state to seek information from the Department of Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries on the issues raised. Number 2, to review the departmental response and access its inadequacy, its adequacy, to hold engagement with the department to clarify issue raised. Number 4, to prepare the table a comprehensive report with observation and recommendations. Mr. Speaker, there is also some methodology which were used. The committees through the Office of the Clerk wrote to the Department of Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries seeking the requested information, provide a letter referred, that is NYA Clerk /11/CEC/25/2025, dated 20th June 2025. Written response dated 23rd June 2025 was received from the CCM for Agriculture, Agrobusiness and Irrigation. Mr. Francis Melengo, under the reference, that is NYA /ALF /ADM N/2 (19). The committee thereafter held consultative meeting with departmental offices and review documentation from KEFIS, PCPB, and the Egerton University Research Report. Mr. Speaker, this is the response to the issues list in the statement. Mr. Speaker, 1, that is A number and distribution of extension offices. The department provided a list of extension staff distribution across the county. Each office is assigned specific wards and farmers for crop and soil monitoring. Mr. Speaker, the office utilized basic soil sampling kits, field test kits, and mobile devices for reporting. Mr. Speaker, B, involved in Egerton University research. Departmental offices were minimally involved in the reference study, providing baseline data such as administrative boundaries, major potato growing areas, and farmer numbers. C, services by KEVIS and ATC. KEVIS provides seeds and seedlings inspection and certification, soil testing for nutrients and pathogens, pesticides residence testing to ensure compliance with the maximum residence levels, that is into bracket MRL, farmers training to on safe pesticide use and traceability. The ATC hosts this training and provides demonstration plots, venues, and catering services for the farmer education sessions. Number D, soil testing and records keeping equipment. Available technologies include soil scanners for NPK, fertilizers and organic matters, UV lights for the carbon level testing. Point C, atomic absorption spectrometer, that is AAS bracket, for the nutrients and heavy metals. The ATC equipment currently lacks digital or farm-based data recording capability. And E, timing for the soil testing initiative. Mr. Speaker, the department clarified that the soil testing program was initiated earlier in collaboration with the OCP fertilizer company, not as a reaction to Senate intervention. The delay in public communication coincide with social media reports on pesticide resistance. F, food safety policy and bill. The Nyandarua food safety policy and food safety bill are yet to be officially submitted to the county assembly in 2024. G, incorporation of research findings. The department compiled a list of all pesticides products in use in Nyandarua and forwarded to the PCB for verification. PCBP analysis found the residue levels in sampled potatoes were below Codex and European Union limits, posing no food safety risk. KEFIS has since collected 40 additional samples for the verifications and comparative analysis. H, farmer education on safe pesticide use. The department continued to incorporate pesticide safety into farmer training and has requested about 500,000 shillings per ward to expand targeted sensitization campaigns. County level testing facilities. The department lacks the mandate and the resources to establish an independent testing facility. It instead collaborates with KEFIS, CARO, and the universities, which possess accredited laboratories and technical capacity. And F and J, future engagement with researchers. The department recommended a dedicated research fund to facilitate demand-driven studies, laboratory analysis, and the partnership with national research institutions such as KEFIS, CAROS, KBS, and universities. Mr. Speaker, there is the committee's observations and findings. Mr. Speaker, the county lacks a comprehensive digital system to soil and pesticides data management. 2, there is insufficient budgetary allocation to farmers sensitization and pesticide use. Number 3, coordination between the county and the research institution is ad hoc. Number 4, ATC infrastructure requires modernization to enable data capture and storage. Number 5, food safety bill and policy need timely consideration by the Assembly. Number 6, the findings from Egerton University and PCBP confirm that the pesticide resistance are within the limits, but highlights the need for continuous monitoring. Mr. Speaker, the recommendations based on the above findings, and the committees make the following recommendations. Within 90 days, the department should digitize soil and pesticide data and ensure central storage at the ATC. Number 2, the department should conduct biannual pesticide resistance assessment with KEFIS and the PCPB, and the copies of the assessment reports be sent to the Assembly. Number 3, within 21 days, the department should submit the food safety policy for the consideration of the committee. Number 4, the Assembly should allocate sufficient funds for the farmer sensitization in subsequent budget. Number 5, the CCM finance should look into establishing a research and development fund to support data-driven agricultural policy. Mr. Speaker, our conclusion, potato farming is central to Nyandarua's economic. Ensuring quality and safety is vital for public health and trade. The committee urges immediate action on the outlined recommendations to sustain Nyandarua's leadership in the potatoes production. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. And I table. Can I have a seconder, please? Sasha Wamai can, Mheshimiwa Sasha Wamai can second.
Yeah, it's a motion, so you move.
And I move.
Yes, Honorable Sasha.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I stand to second this motion on the report on the response to statement on status of quality and safety of potatoes in Nyandarua County. Honorable Speaker, as we all know, Nyandarua County is a land of milk and potatoes, and we cannot brag to be a food basket if from the national data or scrutiny, we are failing into the quality of our produce. And so, Honorable Speaker, when this report got to our desks, we did a thorough job as a committee, because I'm a member of that committee, headed by our Honorable Chair. And as you've heard from the report, the recommendations as follows. And we really urge cooperation with the executive to honor these timelines, because delay is justice denied. And so within those 90 days, we really request the executive to honor and the Department of Agriculture to bring us the data that we need. Honorable Speaker, we are at a point whereby we need to stabilize the minimum guaranteed return for our farmers, our potato farmers. For a long time, we have had injustices from the sales and the packaging of these potatoes. They do not favor our farmers, and they are not able, the return on investment is not commensurate to what they have plowed in. And so as this assembly, we need to be very serious about it so that our farmers can find value in the farming. If you look at the quality, we have very good land, we have productive, our land is arable, and so there is no excuse as to why our farmers cannot get the best. Honorable Speaker, we have talked about that data, and right now we are on a digital era whereby we need to preserve our data collection so that we can be able to track and maybe cure some of these issues, because we will be having, we will prioritize areas that have been affected, and so that we can maybe make right where we are going wrong. So digitalization is one thing I want, and we demand from the executive that they have to digitalize the whole system. Again, the funding, I urge these honorable members and this house, because we know agriculture touches on all the wards, and we have great representatives in the wards. And I request them that in the next budget, as from our recommendations, that they make the fund adequately, the Department of Agriculture, so that they are able to sensitize our farmers, get more extension officers, and make the whole process seamless, so that we can be able to curb these issues before they become too much rampant or national disaster, because it can be a national disaster. This is a threat to our health and to health of our people. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, I want to, on the recommendation, I want to urge the CC Finance, that is in the executive, that they look into establishing the Research and Development Fund to support data-driven agricultural policy. Honorable Speaker, finance is a very vital bit in any developmental, approach or agenda. And so if the executive, because I know this government is very much bent on empowering our farmers, they should, with the utmost urgency, give a fund that will establish the research and that will stabilize or maybe facilitate the research development in this county. And so a fund is as necessary as we can continue doing the representation work here. And lastly, Honorable Speaker, let us give support as a house to the farmers. Let us be proactive and not reactive when it comes. Let us not always hear that Senate is calling for certain measures to be implemented. Let us always be proactive and safeguard the interests of our farmers in this county. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I second.
Thank you. I now propose a question, which is that this House does adopt the report of Committee on Agriculture, Agribusiness, Livestock and Fisheries on the response to the statement sought by Honorable Catherine Nyawira Madenge on the status of quality and safety of potatoes in Nyandarua County as a report of the House and the recommendations therein as a resolution of the House. I now put the question, which is that this House does adopt the report of the Committee on Agriculture, Agribusiness, Livestock and Fisheries on the response to the statement sought by Honorable Catherine Nyawira Madenge on the status of quality and safety of potatoes in Nyandarua County as a report of the House and the recommendations therein as the resolution of the House. May those of a similar opinion say aye. May those of a contrary opinion say nay. And the ayes have it. Clerk, next order.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the business of this sitting as appearing on the order paper has been exhausted.
There being no other business to transact during today's sitting, I now adjourn the House to Wednesday, the 25th day of February 2026 at 9:30 a.m.